Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Traum gameplay. Okay, so let us continue the story. We had the battle against Kriemhild. Siegfried joined her in the end, and it was, they had their conclusion. And and now the only thing that is left to resolve is, I'm guessing, the whole thing with Moriarty. So let's see what happens, how this goes, and a lot of questions I have, and I think I'll get all the answers to it. Let's see. Okay, there you are. I've already heard the report on your battle. Now, for a report, we eliminated Zhang Jue, but he disappeared the same way he did in the assassination mission. Yup. So I've not been able to confirm that he is the real Zhang Jue. Yeah, like I was like, okay, this seems similar to how he disappeared back then, and that was not the true him. So it's the same thing here. So that means his real body is somewhere else. Okay. What about Siegfried? I see. He hasn't returned with you. He and Kriemhild died together, but hey, at least we got the holy grails off her first. I see. However, we have all the three grails, yet the singularity persists. Yeah. This must be his doing. Oh. An earthquake. No, this must be an emergency transmission. No. Wait, what is this? Oh, is this more? Congratulations, member of the Righteous Reinstatement Alliance Army. The rebellion against proper human history has been brought to an end, and the singularity will collapse. Or, so you believed. I'm surprised you're patching us into this call too. Who are you? Yeah. My name is James Moriarty. I am a foreign disciple and the last servant who still rebels against proper human history. Okay. Well, hello there, Bradmante and Johanna. Long time no see. I didn't expect to see you two swayed by your emotions, but I did account for the possibility. No use crying over spilt milk. You were originally on proper human history's side anyway. This singularity just happened to inflame your existing passions. You may be right, but do you also mean that to say that same isn't true for you? Of course. Uniting the three realms was merely a necessary ritual, regardless of who ultimately did so. Okay. A ritual. I see, but then it seems you're no different after all. Oh, in what regard? You said this singularity didn't affect you. But I don't buy it. Okay. I see. Yes, perhaps you're right. Lord Holmes, Lord Fujimaru. What's going on? Who is this man? Well, Well, now, if it isn't Don Quixote de la Mancha, the great teller of tall tales in the flesh. And your companion there would seem to be Sancho, Dulcinea, Rocinante. Oh, and one more word about my inner workings and I'll sue you for sexual harassment. Whoa, well, there's a response I certainly didn't account for. Good, you two are just fine. Not that you last much longer either way though, will you? Yeah, I guess they used their... Oh, but I don't know. So it would seem. It looks like our role in this has come to an end. Yes, it would seem so. Well, congratulations to both of you. Oh yes, thanks to your valiant efforts, this singularity will be sticking around forever. Oh no. Oh god. So everything you've done here has been meaningless. Tell me, how does it feel? Okay, what? That's your big revelation. Young man, as I have a great deal more experience than you, let me tell you a little secret. War has always been meaningless. Life is itself all but meaningless. But that doesn't mean we should just throw up our hands and give into this. That is true. He's right on that. He's actually right. That is true. Since everything is meaningless, why do we even do anything? If that's the whole, punchline of this. There's nothing wrong with being a little delusional. As long as you treat those delusions with respect. I was enthralled by my dream of becoming a knight, and so I did my best to live like one. If you're determined to be a knight, real or not, you cannot go around robbing and stealing like a common thief, can you? Not to mention, this particular war was special. You know why? It did have meaning. Fujimaru and his companions are still alive. I see. Oh, it's all, yeah. Okay, everyone, it looks like we will be taking our leave a little ahead of the rest of you. Let's go, Sancho. My sir, I already said just about everything I wanted to, so I have nothing to add. Goodbye, everyone. You too, Lord Moriarty. Oh, but before I go, I have something I'd like to give you in lieu of being more helpful. Minerva? Oh, Minerva, yeah, the owl. Oh, Minerva. She should be a faithful scout for you, right up to the singularity's final moments. Well, sir, shall we? Indeed. Farewell. Alright, buddy. What do you want from us now anyway? Why, a fight, of course. I want a showdown with Chaldea, or more specially, with Sherlock Holmes. I see. Naturally, I accept. After all, you are my greatest rival. Perfect. Then now we can pit our wits against one another, fair and square. Should your mind outperform even my expectations, mister, then this match will be yours. But if your abilities are as I expected to be, victory will be mine. Come, Sherlock Holmes, show me what you've got. Where will I find you? I've prepared a stage for us in the very center of the singularity, where all the three realms' borders meet. I call it Ryan Barfoss. Yeah! Fitting, don't you think? Wow! Yes, I suppose it is. Alright then, goodbye, mister. Goodbye, Chaldea. Why is he calling him mister? Like, what? Like he's calling him Holmes up until now. Goodbye, all you fair servants. So, James Moriarty has finally shown himself. Although I still don't understand his role in this singularity. Yeah, I'm guessing it'll be all revealed by the end. Let's see. When he paid us a visit, he advised us to unite the three realms and warned us about Chaldea. But that was all. I get the sense he didn't really care about any of us at all. In fact, he may not even care about this singularity. I think all he wants is to settle things with Chaldea, or more specifically, Sherlock Holmes. And especially with his arch rival. Yeah. Oh. It looks like this is as far as Johanna and I go too. It's been a long and winding road, but above all, it's been an honor to fight by your side. I do need to say though, even now that the realms have been united, part of me still aches to rebel. That's really how you feel, huh? Yes, it is, Your Imperial Majesty. I really hope I get summoned normally next time. Well, goodbye. It's time I was on my way too, but I will be praying from the bottom of my heart. I still can't fully shake my revulsion for proper human history, but I won't let that stop me from praying for your safety. Besides, if it produced an emperor with a smile as kind and gentle as Constantinos, then proper human history couldn't be all that bad. In fact, right now I can answer your question with pride, Charlemagne. Yes, I can put my beef aside to answer that wish. Alright, good luck everyone. Well, it's a handful of us are left, now. With few exceptions, every servant in the singularity felt at least some desire to rebel. This was a consequence of their master's influence, not the foreign disciples. Yeah. No, that's not right. Countless command spells were used on all sides while the war was ongoing. That remains our greatest clue. As I suspected, Moriarty is only a foreign disciple, not their master. Yeah. That's enough, Holmes. We need to set off at once. You're right, my apologies. That said, I'm afraid I'm still unable to repair the damage to my spirit origin. I would only slow you down when you face Moriarty. It seems it would be better for me to return to Chaldea's spirit origin graph rather than add to Master's magical energy burden. Charlemagne, father to us all, will you watch over Master in my stead? To that end, it isn't much, but I want you to have the magical energy I would have needed to incarnate. I appreciate the thought, but unfortunately I'm kind of a big eater. Well, even if it won't fully fill you up, maybe a little bit. I'd only keep me going for another minute or so if that... Oh, okay, that's a bit too short, I think. An extra minute should be more than enough for you. Okay. Am I wrong? I guess. He's a hero. Maybe not. Well, Master, Kadok, Holmes, I shall await your return back home. Thanks for everything, Count. Servant return signal receipt. We'll get him to the infirmary as soon as he gets back. The end of the singularity is nearly in sight now. Let's keep it up for the final push, everyone. I'd like some kind of reward when we get back. Yes, that's fine with me. Is there something in particular you want? Yup, all sorts of things. A delicious meal. Okay, a game many players can play at once. Okay. Just so you know, I'm not going to join you for that. Alright? Now, what else? A nice warm bath in a big tub. Okay, a bed when you get plenty of sleep. Okay. Very well, I'll do what I can to make that happen. Now then, Minerva, would you kindly scout ahead of us? Right. I do wonder what this... Oh yeah, forgot about her completely. Oh no. Huh? Juju? Whoa! No, it was a Taoist amulet. It looks like she made it so you couldn't miss it. Oh, okay. It looks like there's a letter here. Let's see. Hey, if you're reading this, then I must have died in battle. Damn it. Oh, okay. Actually, maybe we won and I just disappeared after. Ah well, either way. The point is, you all helped me a bunch and I helped you a bunch too. So before I go, I just wanted to leave you with one last bit of info. I think that each servant has a different master. What? Okay. See, I tried to divine something about my own master with my Taoist arts and it said, kind, forgiving, understanding. Why? But I still can't forgive them. That's what they were thinking when they summoned me. But when I tried the same divination on another servant, it said, still unforgivable, they can pay with their lives and it still won't be enough. Why? You know what, that would answer quite a few questions. How different servants have different degree of hatred towards the, like proper human history. Like for example, Zhufu, she didn't really share that amount of animosity like a lot of other characters we saw. So, like obviously, like as they mentioned, the masters who summon the servants, their wish and their thing, the personality kind of gets transferred a little bit to the servants and it rubs off on them. That is why the master's wish is inherited by the servant. So in that sense, it would make sense, because I'm assuming if Zhufu was summoned by some other master who was very ruthless, she probably wouldn't be this chill about learning that we are from proper human history or something like that. Later on, the same servant went over from Righteous Realm to Revenge Realm, after our war against the Reinstatement Realm. So it always was there. Like as soon as he realized that the Righteous Realm was for proper human history, he switched, because, and the people who stayed here, their masters who summoned them probably didn't have that amount of animosity compared to maybe others. It made me think the reason each servant has different degrees of there you go, I was literally talking about that. Degrees of revulsion towards proper human history is because, well, we each have different masters. And if that's true, it would mean that there are as many masters as there are servants. Hell, maybe there even used to be more. Interesting. Yeah, I see. Anyway, I thought this might be helpful, so I just wanted to let you know. Bye. Okay, that complicates things now. A little bit. Like now, okay. Multiple masters. It's possible, but then that would mean... Hey Sherlock, mind if we do our thinking on the way? Yeah, I don't have a lot of time left here. I might even disappear right as we reach this roundabout place. You're right, my apologies. Let's be on our way. Fortunately, we still have that golem-drawn carriage the casters made. If you drive it at top speed, we should make it there in time and conserve your magical energy. Thanks, pal. Alright, I think I'll rest up in my spirit form for a while then. Alright. Well. Interesting. Huh. Well, this is awkward. Ah, got up? You have some suspicions about me, yes? Yeah, I do, yeah. When did you figure out? Probably quite a bit before you could expect. And do you suspect me even now? I'm not sure. Maybe it was all in my head. You sure didn't seem to be holding back in any of the fights we've been in. Well, I did always make sure to keep some fuel in the tank, so to speak. Because Moriarty's here? I get it. Can I ask you something? About the Moriarty here and the older Moriarty you guys made in Shinjuku, yeah. Is there any difference between them? Yeah, I guess that this Moriarty is the Moriarty when I'm guessing Sherlock Holmes fought him. And maybe, or no, I'm not really sure. You know what? Let's see. This is the younger version, isn't it? Good question. As I see it, the older Moriarty liked to play evil. As someone who was malevolently charismatic, he strove for something that transcended both good and evil alike. At least that was my impression of the man. True. But the Moriarty we encountered here is the opposite. He's actively attempting to be evil. Interesting. Liked to play evil, okay. And this is actively attempting to be evil. Okay. Impressive as his servant powers may be, he seems rather a novice in matters of evil. However, he won't stay that way forever, at least that is not the sense I have of him. That being said, I'm not the only one here who's familiar with him. What do you think, Mr. Fujimaru? I think that young Moriarty... doesn't really care about me. Is that so? What about the old one? I'm pretty sure he wasn't as nearly cold and heartless as this one. So does this mean his foreign disciple's powers affecting his personality? Or maybe he was like this before when he was younger, you know, and then he changed later on. That is certainly one possibility. However, thus far we have seen 3 other disciples, Rasputin, Limbo, and Senji Muramasa. Let's put Rasputin aside for the moment since we've had almost no contact with him, yeah? Despite containing 2 divine spirits within his body, Mr. Muramasa's personality seemed to be entirely his own, yeah? True. Limbo is far more suspicious, but we also know too little to say for certain. It's entirely possible that chaotic persona was in fact his own. As for Moriarty, I didn't see any significant difference in his personality between his old and his young incarnations. That aside, the abilities you told us of are certainly astonishing. So there were seemingly no attacks that were able to touch him. There are a few beings I could name who were known for being invincible. Okay. You mean like Achilles or Vetra? Precisely. Under certain conditions, these heroes are able to nullify any and all attacks directed to them. True. If that holds true for Moriarty as well, we should be able to determine his weaknesses if we can uncover which divine spirits have been embedded in him. I have a database of mythology from around the world right here. I just hope it proves useful if you need it. Oh, Minerva is here. That's Minerva. It would seem we have arrived. Alright. I wonder what type of competition they will have. Like a Moriarty and Holmes. He said like something related to using your brains and intellect, so well, we're here in Ryanbach Falls. Alright, here we are in the middle. Death of a detective. Okay. Ruler. Oh, we'll be fighting Moriarty. There you go. Right, let's go. Holmes? My apologies. This place brings back powerful memories for me. I don't blame you. You did die here after all, but so did Moriarty. That should be, but... Indeed, I certainly have no fond memories of this place. But that's just the sort of obstacle one must overcome if one intends to alter fate. Don't you agree, mister? Oh my god, it's just... Also, he was here from the very beginning, you know, sometimes we saw him just sitting down in his throne. He was here. James Moriarty. Well, mister, did you find the answers you were looking for? Why is he suddenly calling him mister? Like, it's so weird. He was calling him Sherlock Holmes up until a certain point, and now he's calling him mister. Did you find the answers you were looking for? Were you able to determine my identity, my goal, my truth? Whoop, looks like we're up, master. Wait, not just yet. Huh? Let me fight him one-to-one. Seriously? Absolutely. Something tells me I need to do this alone. Oh. All at once, Holmes seemed to flicker like a mirage. Whoa, I'm guessing he saw the same thing. I don't know if he asked Holmes to wait or grabbed his coat to try and stop him. But either way, Holmes just only smiled and shrugged it off. Was he sure about this? Of course not. But... Are you sure about this? Whatever you do, just come back. Of course. Even I could tell he was just saying that. Oh boy. Hello, mister. There's a mystery here. I used to think the only mysteries that couldn't be solved were those with pieces missing. But perhaps I'm the one who's missing something important. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that would make sense. In which case, I expect fighting you should allow me to regain whatever that may be. Only if you win, of course. I will. You won't beat me. Of that, I'm absolutely certain. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not hitting. I missed. No, it wasn't that. As I thought, my attack failed to function as an attack. I didn't even feel an impact for striking his body. The entire attack was nullified. I knew it. It's just as I suspected. Oh. To tell the truth, I have no memories of you at all. Perhaps it's because I was summoned in my youthful form. Is that why he switched from Holmes to Mister? My memories of my life end with my youth. That's why I had such hopes for you, Sherlock Holmes, my sworn enemy. Wait, I have no memories. It's because I have summoned in my youthful form. My memories of my life end with my youth. Okay. You were meant to be the only detective who could match my intellect, oppose my cruelty. But you seem to have missed something vital right up to your final moments. Oh, and what would that be? That, the moment you stood before me, you'd already lost. And now I'll show you why. Here he comes. Right. He's like talking in riddles, like nothing is making sense. I feel like unless and until they reveal whatever's going on, it will continue to make no sense. Like as Holmes is saying, like he's missing something. And unless and until he gets that back, he won't be able to figure out what's happening. Oh my god. Okay, in no way are we defeating this. So it's an endurance battle. Yep, it's an endurance battle. Okay, anti seal, critical start, critical gather rate. Wait, let's do this first. Yeah, oh, there you go. Right. Whoa! Oh my god, I couldn't use my noble phantasm. It stunned me and killed me. What? What in the... Okay. Holmes! Oh my god. Apologies. I must have been lost in thought. I must say, this is quite unusual for a human like me. Human? What? Yes, of course. I may be a servant now, but in life, I was a human. There are many different kinds of servants out there. Some are descended from gods. Some use divine spirits for their foundation, but as one would expect, most of them are human. Whoa! Hey there, Mr. Holmes. Do I know you? I feel hazy, as though I were in a dream. Oh, I was just hoping you could give me the answer to a mystery I've been wondering about. Don't listen to him, Holmes. No, my dear Watson. Mysteries demand an answer. Oh, Fujimoto's Watson here. Thank you, Holmes. Alright, here is my question. This mystery has endured for as long as the singularity itself. Who is the master you were summoned to serve? Yeah, but like as we have seen this before, we still don't know Holmes's where he came from, like how he appeared. So I've asked and been asked that question myself numerous times. Yeah. Was it the Holy Grail in the fourth singularity? A chain summon that arose from my bond to Henry and Jekyll? Every time I face a question, I've come up with a plausible answer that suits the situation. But I can't ignore the truth any longer, because now, at long last, the answer to the mystery of me has finally clicked into place. Okay, really? Oh my god, what is... Who could have been the one who summoned him? It's definitely not the foreign god, is it? I don't think so. It will be too obvious of a revelation then. I don't know. Oh my god, it's taking a while to load. Oh, here we go. Mr. Holmes, I am well aware that the plot to incinerate humanity has already succeeded and that I have no means to counter it. Yet even so, there is a request I wish to make of you. If and when humankind manages to resolve the incineration of humanity, another threat is sure to follow. Oh my god, here we go. The incineration of humanity is an erasure of human history's past. But why did it begin in 2018? I sense an impending crisis in that year. The incineration of humanity is not what stops history from developing beyond 2019. There was never anything beyond 2019. The King of Mages could see that as well as I can. That is why he began collecting resources from 2018 backwards. This is the mystery I want you to solve. So, how did the incineration of humanity come about? What created the singularities? Okay. That's right. Sherlock Holmes was summoned to London. I accepted Sir Babbage's request and travelled from the fourth singularity to the sixth. Okay. Because I had been told that was where I could find Hermes, the Atlas Institute Spirit on computer. Okay. Chaldea's command room was unable to record these events thanks to Atlas Institute's comms interference, thereby completely preventing Leonardo da Vinci and Romani Archiman from learning about them. This meant that the larger question was indefinitely postponed. Okay, so travel from 4th to 6th. Find the Hermes, the Atlas Institute computer. Command room was unable to record these events thanks to Atlas Institute comms interference. Yeah, okay. Could a heroic spirit summoned by the land itself migrate to a wholly different land without a master? Theoretically, such a thing was perfectly possible. It was one of my abilities as a great detective. But if Romani Archiman had heard of this, he would surely have thought of a different possibility. Oh, that Sherlock Holmes was summoned by a sentient entity, a monster. Wait, so since it was one of his abilities, so he could do that, but Romani and everyone, and you know, Romani thought that, oh no, it's because he didn't know that. He thought that it was because he was summoned by a master, that's why. Who would that master be? That answer is obvious. Did he like summon himself or something like something like weird like that? I don't know. Like, my orders were to join Chaldea in the fight against the King of Mages plot and spy on. Wait, what? My orders were to join Chaldea in the fight against the King of Mages plot and spy on them. So, was it the King of Mages who summoned him? And the only being who could give a servant such a mission is the foreign god. Oh, so it was the foreign god. The foreign god summoned me. I have been the foreign god's servant since this all began. Okay, I feel like this was like too much of an obvious answer, wasn't it? Like I thought, like, you know, I thought maybe it would be something else or something, like something, you know, that would be like, damn, like, never expected this, but the foreign god's first disciple. Oh. Good grief, I have no memory of that whatsoever, but the circumstantial evidence is undeniable. I must have sealed my own memories away, forgotten that I was actually the foreign god's disciple. Interesting. I don't know if I did so to gain Chaldea's trust or escape the foreign god's control. With the memories of my summoning sealed off, I'll never know for sure. But I can deduce what most likely happened. I obeyed the foreign god's command when I was summoned. Much as I would like to believe I would never do such a thing, I must accept that I did. It is an irrefutable fact. Maybe he, like, obviously since he's Sherlock Holmes, I doubt he would like to do something on someone's, like, orders. Like, he is a detective and very intelligent himself. So I doubt he wanted to just work blindly for someone. But he had to do it And maybe that is why, to get out of that control, he sealed his memories. You know. So then, what was my motive? I wasn't brainwashed. I'm certain I agreed to answer the foreign god summon after successfully negotiating with her. Yeah. So what reason could Sherlock Holmes possibly have to obey her? The foreign god summoned me to London, and then she'd send me to find Trihermes. Okay. Singularity's proper human history, lost spells, tree of emptiness, star-shaped universe forms, god figures. The celestial bodies became unobservable, and numerous galaxies stood tall on Earth's surface. What incredible isolation, what incredible solitude. It's as though this very planet were cut off from the rest of the universe. Our world is already hollow, empty, and void. Therefore, I see. Yes, that would be reason enough for me to obey. I erased my own records, my own memories, but I didn't do so to hide the fact that I was actually a disciple of the foreign god. I erased my memories of being the foreign god's disciple because so long as I had them, I would have to obey the foreign. Yeah, like I said, like I was thinking, like him being Sherlock Holmes, he's not going to just listen to someone ordering him. You know, he's way better than that. So to get out of that situation, he probably sealed his own memory so he didn't have to like listen to the foreign god or something like that. That is who I am. That is Sherlock Holmes. This is not a matter of betraying humanity or Chaldea. Yeah, like I guess you could say his pride as a detective. Like just think about it. If you are as great as a detective as Sherlock Holmes, how would you feel like you know, like listening to orders from someone and doing as they tell you to? You wouldn't be happy about it, or you wouldn't be comfortable with it. You would like to be free, and that is why maybe he sealed his memory to regain that freedom. But then again, as he said, he himself took the made the contract. Where is it? Here we go. I wasn't brainwashed. I'm certain I agreed to answer the foreign god summon after successfully negotiating with her. He did negotiate, like he did come to an agreement. Why did he do that if he didn't want to be controlled by the foreign god then? No, I fabricated this clumsy cover story so I could betray my own principles. My summoned self, as inscribed in human history, was a cold, calculating man, a man who made his deductions without regard for good or evil. Okay, wait, what? My summoned self, as inscribed in human history, was a cold, calculating man, a man who made his deductions without regard for good or evil. Who? Sherlock Holmes? A cold, calculating man? So I created another self, one who would act with concern for good, one the people of Chaldea would find in it. So was he Moriarty from the beginning or something? Was it never Sherlock Holmes? He just created a persona called Sherlock Holmes. Is that what's happening here? One like my own past, or perhaps fantastical self. One like my own past, or perhaps fantastical self. I see. So that's what happened. I'm guessing that's what it is. He's Moriarty actually, but he, to betray his own principles, he did this whole thing and sealed away his memories and made a new persona of him, of Sherlock Holmes, that Chaldea can trust. Because obviously, if it was Moriarty who came in front of Chaldea, everyone would be cautious. But if it's Sherlock Holmes, the great detective, everyone would welcome him, I guess, in that sense. I see, so that's what happened. Holmes? Watson? Or are you Yelena? You don't seem to be the small Da Vinci. What is she? Or perhaps you're Mr. Fujimaru. What is he saying? Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Yeah. Though still broadly true, there is one flaw in this theory of mine. It doesn't account for situations in which finding the truth would put myself and those around me in danger. It doesn't account for situations in which finding the truth would put myself around me in danger. Oh, okay. That is why I simply ignored this mystery. Right. I sealed the entire problem away outside my thought process before I could arrive to a conclusion. That's enough, you don't have to say anymore. But now the seal has been broken. It couldn't be clearer who summoned the revealer. I am a disciple of the foreign god. My job is to... Okay, what? Oh my god. Holmes! Ever since I was summoned, other things have filled in for what I was missing. This allowed me to see many truths, see through them, and arrive at a correct answer. I am so confused. This revelation makes no sense to me, at least. I still don't understand what's happening. Like, why did he suddenly call... What's happening? First of all, he calls Fujimaru Watson, then he's like, oh no, maybe you're Elena. You don't seem to be the small Da Vinci. Oh, is it because his memory came back that he suddenly couldn't recognize who we were? Like, he sealed away his memories. So... And then he says, once we eliminate the impossible, however, yeah, so he eliminated the impossible. He's like, are you Watson? No, you're not. Are you Elena? You don't seem to be Elena. You don't seem to be the small Da Vinci as well. That would mean I've eliminated all the impossible. Whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. So you must be Mr. Fujimaru. But I don't understand why he suddenly says this. Is it because is it because he got back his memories that he suddenly forgot who Fujimaru was? Is that what's happening? And I still don't understand this part. Who is he? Like, is he Sherlock Holmes? But he talks about being like a cold, calculating... Where is that? Here we go. I fabricated this clumsy cover story so I could betray my own principles. My summoned self, as inscribed in human history, was a cold, calculating man. A man who made his deductions without regard for good. Wait. Oh no, he is talking about himself. Is that what, like, I think what is confusing me? Is this how Sherlock Holmes, like, I haven't really read Sherlock Holmes' book, so I'm not really sure. Is this how he was? Like a cold, calculating man who made his deductions without regard for good and evil? Like, I thought he's talking about Moriarty here. That's why I thought maybe like, oh, he was Moriarty and he made like a cover story for himself and made a persona of Sherlock Holmes while he himself was Moriarty. That's what I thought, but maybe not. Maybe he is someone like... He is a man who made his deductions without regard for good and evil. So is he talking about himself? Is that how Sherlock Holmes is? Like I said, I haven't read any of his books, so I'm not really sure what type of a person he was. You know, like all I know is he was a great detective. He's very smart, and you know, obviously he helped out the law enforcement and stuff. That's all I know. That's why, you know, but who knows? He created another self, one who would act with concern for good, or one the people of Chaldea would find endearing. One like my own past, or perhaps fantastical self. Or maybe, I don't know. You know what? Let's continue. Let's see. This allowed me to see many truths, and ever since I was summoned, so other things have filled in for what I was missing. This allowed me to see many truths, see through them, and arrive at the correct answer. This allowed me to... Okay. But right now, that's not what matters. I now know what Moriarty is after. I know what his goal in this singularity. It's Chaldea. But then maybe that's not a problem. This man looking down at me is young, wild, and deliberate, but he is also arrogant and conceited. So he is all but certain to reveal his objective to the others. So all I have to do is tell them what sort of power this Moriarty possesses. I see, even now, I found the answer. What was that? Mr. Fujimaru, Moriarty wields the power of the norms. What? The 3 Norse goddesses of fate. The norms. 3 Norse goddesses of fate. That explains why you were so absolutely untouchable, but that wouldn't be a problem anymore. Yes, this is how it should be. Oh. I tumbled down the falls. Not because I was wounded, but because now that I know the truth, I must disappear. I may have been the foreign god's disciple, but by averting my eyes from that truth, I have been betraying my master all this time. Right. And neither can I deny that I have betrayed Chaldea as well. After all, my job is to... Okay, what? Before he talked about spying on Chaldea, but is this something else that he's saying? Which makes this the perfect timing. After all, this is a problem even you overlooked. It is not that the problem was so difficult, even a great detective failed to recognize it. Yeah, he just overlooked it, deliberately. It is that Sherlock Holmes was simply ignoring it. Yeah, that is what she meant. It was also a warning. I'm sorry, Miss Xion. I'm sorry I didn't realize what you were trying to so delicately to convey. But what else could I have done? A gentleman detective like myself intentionally ignoring a problem? Unthinkable. Yet that is the emotion I experienced as a great detective working on the case of proper human history's murder for justice. That is the emotion I experienced as a great detective working on the case. An emotion that ill befits the heroic spirits of Sherlock Holmes. I enjoyed my time here immensely, every day of it. The fiendishly difficult cases, the impending crises. I may not have had Watson here, but I will deeply miss the days I have spent traveling with so many allies. I turned a blind eye to the truth so I could remain with them. But I chose the best outcome in lieu of the worst. I wielded a detective's greatest weapons, reason and intelligence, right to the end. Chose the best outcome and now I'm smiling at Moriarty as he looks down on me. He stares back at me, his puzzled expression so clearly asking, why? Why else? Because we, Chaldea, will win. There's no call for me to make some grand deduction. No, I can say this with absolute confidence. We will win. I have no fear of death. All I have is confidence in our victory and a sense of relief. James Moriarty, you may have won, but the ultimate victory is mine. Goodbye, people of Chaldea. Goodbye, Mr. Zenlupus. Goodbye, Miss Sion. Captain Nemo. Goodbye, Da Vinci. Goodbye, Gordolf. Goodbye, Yelena. Goodbye, Mr. Fujimaru. Goodbye, Miss Curiolite. Goodbye, my dear, dear friends. Mr. Zenlupus, Sion, Captain Nemo, Vinci, Gordolf. Ah, what a wonderful time this has been. Oh no. Damn, he died the same way that he did in his, stories. I won. At least I think I won. Okay, here's the thing. I still have so many questions. I don't understand a lot of things. One thing I think I can understand is the reason why he jumped. Because as soon as he remembered his past, I'm guessing he realized that he sealed away his memories just so that he doesn't have to listen to the foreign god. And he can, go on his own journey and, follow us, in the true, path of justice. But remembering everything now would make it probably like he will have to go back and aid the foreign god. He didn't want to do that. That's why that's why he was, as he said, I was overlooking the mystery deliberately, because somewhere down inside I knew that if I get the answer to this question, I won't be able to stay myself. So I think, is that why he decided to, as he said, like I have betrayed my master, that is foreign god, and I've betrayed Chaldea as well. And I think there was another reason, which was, since he remembers everything now, probably he will be like forced to help the foreign god, and he didn't want that. Is that why he did this? He jumped so that he didn't have to, go against us. At least from all of this is what I could figure out. Then there's one question I still don't understand. Answer to one question I have in my head. As he said, he himself answered the calls. If he really didn't want to help the foreign god that much, that he had to seal away his memory so that he didn't have to listen to her, why would he answer the calls to her summon in the first place? I don't understand that. As he said, he came to an understanding with the foreign god. He it's like a contract, obviously, like all servants do. He could have just not get summoned. I don't know, maybe not answer her summons. Couldn't he have just not done that if he really didn't want to help the foreign god that much that he had to seal away his memories? This is the one part that is really confusing me. I can understand all the other things, or maybe I'm not understanding it. Maybe there's something that is making me misunderstand something. Okay, you know what? Let's continue. At the end, I'll try to bring my thoughts together. And at the end of this video, I'll try to bring my thoughts together and see and tell you guys what I understood. And if I misunderstood something, you can correct me there. Okay, I won. At least I think I won. Chills crawled down his spine. He wasn't afraid so much as bewildered. What was that acquisitive chuckle? Still don't get it, do you? Who's there? Oh my god. Are you? Me? Why yes, think of me as you 30 years from now. What did you have to come tell me? That you made a rather dreadful mistake. You haven't a clue what you're doing, and who would know that better than me? No one knows you better than yourself, no? Don't give me that. I just defeated the man you spent your entire life losing to. Ah, indeed you did. You fought Sherlock Holmes man to man and you won. Very dramatic. But you do have other things left to do, don't you? Well, good luck to you. You're going to need it. Not yet. This isn't over yet. That's right. I can't be spacing out like this. I still have to... Well, Chaldeans, as you've seen for yourself, Sherlock Holmes is dead. That's one thing done, so I have just one more to take care of here. What's that? To take control of Chaldea, to gobble up your entire organization for myself. Oh, don't tell me that's any surprise. I believe I can win the war you're fighting far more efficiently than you can. With all due respect, which I guess is none at all. Did it ever cross your mind that we might be just a little furious at you after you killed one of our own? Yes, I suppose I can see how you might feel that way. Of course I understand. No, you don't. You don't understand a damn thing. Read my lips. This bird. I wasn't asking you. Well, Caro, what do you think of my proposal? Is that your way of saying you want me to become your master? Interesting. So he's just... Oh my god. I can understand now why he's a ruler. He's not like... He's not like allied with anyone. It seems that's the case. He's just like doing this because he thinks he can do it better. That's why he's like, oh, like let me take control of Chaldea. Like it's not that he's like working for the foreign god or he's working for something else. He's working for himself and he thinks he's better than everybody and that's why he's doing this. Is that what's going on here? Like he's not allied with anyone. Like he calls himself the foreign disciple, obviously, and I'm sure he is, but his alliance isn't there. He just wants to be like he just wants to be someone on whom the spotlight shines or something like that. And that's why he's like, oh, I defeated Sherlock Holmes, which you weren't able to do, and now I'm going to take control of Chaldea and fight this war a better way. Isn't that what he says here? Here we go. I believe I can win the war you're fighting far more efficiently than you can. There you go. Is that your way of saying you want me to become your master? Well, what? Right you are. I have no interest in Fujimaru there whatsoever, you see. You are far more diligent, passionate, and most especially sarcastic than he is. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Sure didn't feel like one. Anyway, no, hard pass. I'm done with betrayals. I see. So that is what you're misunderstanding. You needn't betray Chaldea. I'll be the one doing the betraying. Seriously? So what? You just gonna give up being a foreign disciple? That's just it. I'm a foreign disciple, not a disciple of the foreign god. Right. So okay. This is one thing which was mentioned to me in one of the comments, is that like this difference between foreign disciple and disciple of the foreign god. So he's not really allied with the foreign god or anything. He's just like I don't know what he is. So it's not like he's betraying anyone or anything. He's just that's what's happening. He's literally like in the neutral position. He just wants to be in the spotlight or something like that, like that's what's going on. Like he just wants to, like he just wants to be the one who's like in the center of attention or something. That's why he's saying like, oh, I can do this war way better than you. It's not that he's allied with anyone. He's just a neutral entity who's just trying to mess things up and trying to make it about himself or something like that, I guess. My contracted allegiance is not to her but to the system she possesses. System, okay. Yes, the foreign god summoned me and gave me power, but I'm under no obligation to obey her. The system she possesses. Now, I don't know what that means, but... okay. I've severed my ties to that fate. Right, the three goddesses of fate. Oh. Exactly. As Holmes told you, I have 3 divine spirits embedded in me. That's why he was able to do that, I guess. Udar Viradandi, and Skuld. Okay. No, Urd. Okay, Verdandi and Skuld. All the 3 Norse goddesses of fate. Yeah, I've heard all of these names before. I don't remember exactly where, but I have heard all these names before. Somewhere. So yeah, okay. I can cut a thread to sever one fate and spin a new one. Interesting. No wonder nothing could kill you. Ah, wow, that is why. Yeah, right. Okay. You kept changing your fate to make you undying every time you were attacked. That's a pesky ability. That's right. This power also allowed me to throw off my shackles. I'm free now. However, I'd hate to continue the pretense that I'm still a foreign disciple. It is, as they say, not a good look. Besides, I only became a disciple to defeat Sherlock Holmes. I was always planning to break my contract once that was done, and once I do, I'd rather have a new master. And like Holmes said, he's not interested in Fujimaru. He's interested in Chaldea and and I guess like what's his name, Kadok as well, because obviously he kind of collaborated with him for a little moment, if you remember. One like you, Kadok Zumlupus. I see. I look closer at Moriarty as he stands near the top of Ryanbach Falls. His abilities are extraordinary, his tactics and strategies are highly refined, and more than anything, he's speaking from the heart. Even I can tell that much. So he probably really does mean to betray the foreign god. If we let him join Chaldea, he might actually be able to handle situations like this even more effectively. I can't just dismiss this notion out of hand, except there's just one thing. I'd be throwing away my pride, yeah. I wouldn't normally give a rat's ass about that, but that's human thinking. I'm not just a human, I'm a crypter and a mage. I'll approach this rationally and tell him what I decide. Alright, you want me to be a master? Fine. Got up? Excellent! Then let's get right to... Not so fast, I have 2 conditions. Conditions. First, you need to fight Fujimaru and win. I want to see just how good you really are. Second, you have to accept the results without complaint. That's a good thing that he added there, because as you can see, this Moriarty is more of a brat. Like you can see from his attitude, it's just like he has a very like a naive bratty attitude. Like it's not that bratty, but you can get the feeling that he's just someone who would throw tantrums or in something like that. If things doesn't go his way, it seems like like he's someone like that. He's probably someone who has never experienced loss, and that's why he's like this. And I guess it makes so much sense. After losing to Sherlock Holmes in the Ryanbach Falls, he changes into the Moriarty that we know, which is so much more wiser and more capable, because only after experiencing loss can you get out of of your high horse. And he's still in the phase of where he's sitting on his high horse, and so that was a good condition. You have to accept the results without complaining. That's it, just these 2 conditions. Should be easy for a guy with the power of a goddess of fate, right? It will hardly be a productive battle, but very well. You can do this, right, Fujimaru? Well, I'll try. Pop him one in the face for Holmes. Charlemagne? You'd better believe I'm here. Charles the Great, the father of Europe and the first Holy Roman Emperor. You're undoubtedly an A-rank servant, but you're leaking magical energy like crazy. You wouldn't be able to fight for more than a few minutes at best. Plenty of time to kick her ass then. How do you pronounce that? Asinine? Yeah. Alright then. How about I call one more servant? Okay. Another servant? Ah, you mean one of your summons. Marsh? Is it Marsh? Please, by all means. Come to me. My first servant? Yep. Smash. Oh, there she is. I was like, when is Marsh going to come? So there you go. So Charles and Marsh starting unsummoned program assault, commencing spirit on conversion. All systems are go. Commencing emergency order. Oh, There you go. Mash with the Ortinax. I'm sorry it took so long, Master. First servant Shielder, Masquerade, reporting for duty. I'm okay. If Holmes were here right now, I'm sure he'd say, Now, calm yourself, Miss Kirillite. I'm not here to take revenge. I'm here to fight for what I believe in. I like it. I knew you were one of the Knights of the Round Table. Yep, but looking at you now, I'm tempted to make you my 13th paladin. Let's do this, Marsh. It would be my honor, Charlemagne. Ridiculous. If you truly think you can take me, you're welcome to try. Ha! Insolent girl, she'll only wear herself out. Oh well, I suppose I should take this chance to show them the sheer difference in our ability. I feel like she's going to use the, what was it called? The Black Barrel? Yeah? Because as far as I can remember, I feel like Black Barrel is perfect for Moriarty with his power to, you know, like change fate. Like Black Barrel is perfect for that type of situation, I think. I don't know. Weave the threads of my fate, Norns. Her attacks will never touch me. That is fate. This is the way things are meant to be. Oh my god, he got whacked. What? But how? I hit him. Nice, let's give it up. Right, here goes. But wait, stop. What's going on? He's like, wait, I'm not ready. Wait a minute. Just a minute. I wasn't ready. My thread of fate, it almost snapped. No, it's been weakened. That's right. In his final moments, Holmes told us that won't be a problem anymore. Now I know what he meant. Oh. When you defeated him, you also ended your fate. Oh, that is... I see. Like, oh, wait a minute. You ended your fate. James Moriarty, you were Sherlock Holmes' greatest rival. But the reverse is true as well. Holmes was fated to be your rival. Right. So after defeating him, okay. Holmes was fated to be your rival. So he himself cut off that fate. Is that why he cannot... I see, I'm still not completely clear on this, but I think I can kind of understand, but I'm not completely 100% clear on this, how this works. Like, I can understand that obviously Holmes not being his rival, he cut off his own fate like that, but how does that make it that he cannot use his power anymore? He has the goddesses within him, doesn't he? Like just because one of his fate got completely pruned, why does that mean that he cannot use? That part I don't understand, but I can understand the part of him cutting off his own fate by defeating Holmes. I can understand that. Anyways, if you can like if there's like a clear explanation. Yeah, okay. Alright, Chaldea. I will sink to whatever depths I must to claim victory, and not by a thin margin, but an overwhelming one. A victory without employing cheap tricks, a victory that will have you all kneeling at my feet, awed by my might. That is the only victory I will accept. Oh, he's ascending, yep. His spirit origin values are rising rapidly. Looks like he's finally getting serious. That's okay. We're serious too. Absolutely. Alright, time to pull out all the stops. You're a straightforward one, I'll meet you with all the power I possess then. That and that alone will give me perfect dominating victory, I say. My name is James Moriarty. I am the foreign disciple, the Napoleon of crime, and the one who will soon command all of Chaldea. Here I come. Okay, well. Okay, this is like a formation restricted battle. Oh no. Oh no, not this again. Oh god, please. Why? Great. This is fantastic. Just what I wanted. I knew it was going to be a formation restricted because, you know. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll have to put her over here. I know that. Okay, let me do a few things first. First of all, ruler means avenger, yeah. So I'm just going to bring my strongest avengers with me. For example, Taira no Kagekyo and Jolter. Where's she? There she is. I'm going to put no, wait a minute. Let me put this on. No, this on her. This is better. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna put Taira no Kaikyo. Oh no. Well, right. Okay, Mash will be here. I will put Castoria here, just in case I need her. You know, Castoria is a must in these type of situations, just in case. I'm gonna take another Avenger with me. Who should I take? A single target Avenger, I have AoE Avengers after this. Do I have any more single target Avenger? Any 4-star ones? I guess I have Ranmaru's there. Ranmaru's single target, isn't he? She? But I don't know. I'm not really sure. No, you know what? Let me keep Koyaska there. Let me see how the battle goes. If this is a difficult battle and it's not like I might need to change this team. For now, let's keep Koyaska there. I'm going to just do this here. No, I'm going to do this. God damn it, I cannot change the... Oh god, it's so... Oh. You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll need to change this one. Where is my plug suit? Oh god, I don't know how this is going to go. Let's see. Good god. This formation restricted is just so... But you know what? Maybe they'll give me a few nice buffs to compensate for that. Let's see. Fate's reversed. Damn! Yo, that's funny. Wait a minute. Decrease chance of critical stars dropping and set NP charge to 0 for yourself when Gauge gets broken. What? Okay. Increase buff removal resistance and NP charge to 0 for yourself. Gauge gets broken. So I need to take out the gauges. Okay, first and foremost, what is this? I don't know what oh, this is the fate severing, whatever, it's, you know. Critical stars when attacking. Okay. First and foremost. Okay, no, I'll do that later. Okay, what is this? Implant. I don't need this, to do this now. One ally, NP gain, state where hero can, when damaged for yourself and are not. What? When damaged, okay. Plus NP when you are invincible. I see. Yourself when damaged. Okay, so okay. I cannot be invincible when I get okay. Something like that. Right. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. So first and foremost, Genji special trait, increase critical attack. God. I'm going to use this later. I'll do this later as well because for now I don't need that. So let's do this. Okay, now I don't need that for now. Oh no, use evade, okay. Let me put this as well. Oh, I can. Okay. Wait a minute. Should I put this on Marsh just in case? Oh my god, it's lagging. Oh yeah, he has sure hit. Okay, no problem. That's fine. Okay. Wait, is he single target or for all enemies? No, he's not single target. Okay, so wait, what is this? Arts card resist down. Arts card resist down. Wait a minute. I just realized something. Why did I take Koyanskaya with me? I always forget that Taira no Karikyu is quick. I don't know why she always seems faster to me. I always forget she's quick, and that's why I took Koyanskaya with me. Oh my god. That is dumb. That is dumb as hell. Okay, his NP will go down, isn't it? Yeah, okay, there you go. I see. Okay, so first one is gone. 3 turns. What? 3 turns? Are you serious? Oh my god. 3 turns. Do I have any? Let me put this just in case. Oh god. Should I use this? I don't know. Like, what's the point in using it now, I guess? Like, I don't know why I said that. Okay, you know what? No! Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Yeah. Let's increase my defense.
神明凍結展開。これは多くの道、多くの願いを受けた幻想の城。呼応せよモールドキャメロット。
Wait. Oh, chance. Oh, I forgot. Chance. Not. Okay, okay, okay. I cannot use this. Much will die if I use this. Oh boy. I'm taking a huge risk again. Oh god. You know what? Whatever happens. Oh god, I feel like he's going to he's going to evade it. Yep, he evaded it. Oh god. Please, it's fine. I just want Tyra's attack to hit. Please, Tyra no Kagaga's attack hit. This is all that I want. Please, for the love of God. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yes! Okay. Oh my god, it didn't even do anything. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. No problem. Let's do this. Oh god, this is not good. God damn it! God damn it! I don't know. Wait, is Moriarty single target or is he AoE? I don't know. I don't know what to do here. You know what? Okay. Oh. Because of this freaking thing, my NP didn't do anything. Good God, I'm not going to use my NP here. It's just going to take out everything. You know what? Because I guess he has evade as well. It won't really matter. Alright, here we go. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen now. He has a freaking sure hit. Ah, god damn. Oh no, I don't know, man. You know what? here we go. If he's single target, then everything will be okay. Oh no, I used the... Okay, he's not going to use this. Oh, I forgot that. Nice. I completely forgot that. Yeah, okay, nice. Oh my god. Okay, that was way better. I was like, why did my NP didn't do anything? Because of that freaking... Okay, he has evade again, so you know. I think I need to keep Marsh protected. Do I not? Like, because of whatever this is? I don't know. Like, seriously. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, you know what? These won't hit either way, so it's fine. God damn. Okay, God, I don't know, man. You know what? I need to save Diana Kaijo. So I have to do this. Nothing else I can do. Oh, I guess I can use more Camelot here. Okay. Yeah, let me just do that before I probably will die. But you know. Oh boy. Oh my god, he used invade again. Okay, damn. Okay, nice. Oh god, this freaking thing again. Okay, wait a minute. 2 left. Okay, so the last one needs to hit. Like, in no way can I let him use his engine. So, what I'm going to do here is... There you go. The last one will hit. So... Okay. This will hit. Oh boy, come on. Nice. Beautiful. Nice. All of those are gone. All of the fates are gone. Oh god, Marsh is still somehow holding on to it. God damn. Oh, good lord. This is just Okay, so...
Ah, okay.
お任せを。
よろしい。質問が
Marsh is down. Okay, it's over, guys. It's over for you, unfortunately.
全力全開。
Oh, it's okay. You know what? It's fine. Oh yeah, because I used the thing. Okay. Like I said, it's fine.
要するに恩の一文字承知。
Over.
サラソウジュの花見すなわちこの世の摂理を知るがいい諸行無常超過実際
Done. Bye bye. Okay, that wasn't that difficult. I was thinking it was going to be very difficult.
終わらせるには足りないものがある。よーし、勝った。騎士の振る舞い見てくれたかい？
Oh, for a moment I was like, wait, why is it maxed? Okay, yeah, Jolter's maxed. I forgot about that. Alright, there you go. Make no mistake, fate is not set in stone. It is, in fact, easily undone by something as small as a single pebble. Tell me, why do you think that you lost? Sherlock Holmes. I should have waited to kill him until I had defeated all of Chaldea. Wrong. You're nowhere near the answer. Oh, okay. So then... Is it because I underestimated Fujimaru? I'm sure that's one. Wrong again. You had a firm grasp of his abilities from the outset. Who then? Charlemagne? March Kirillite? All wrong again. Isn't there someone else you're completely forgetting? You yourself, I guess. Someone rather important to you? Oh. Karag Zemlupus? But he didn't do anything. He just stood back and watched. He hadn't even fulfilled his role as a master. Wait, you don't mean... Wait. Right, he made your thread of fate visible so it could be cut. Ah. Wait, so... this whole thread of fates thing is still kind of confusing me a little bit. So... Okay, him not allying with him, like... made his fate okay, wait. Remember this for next time, Greenhor. Arrogance begets forgetfulness, and that leads you into traps aplenty. Yeah, so made your thread of fate visible, so it could be cut. I'm guessing by not allying with him, he made his... Is that why? Now, here's another question for you. What do you think you should do now? Surely you're not about to wait graciously for them to kill you. Well, it seems we have another idealist in our midst. You'll never grow up to be like me if you keep this up, yeah. Then again, perhaps all the other elements you've mixed in are preventing you from arriving at this conclusion, yeah. I can't blame you for being so accepting of death when you have the power of the three goddesses of fate. True. Remember this too, pretty boy. Escaping swift death may be difficult, but escaping the death that comes for you slowly is easy. You need only let go of your arrogance. True. That's what I said. He's like a brat. That is why what makes him so different from the older Moriarty. This is as far as I can go. That was the very last of my power. It was more than enough. Thanks. You really helped me out right up until the end. What else could I do? It was my master's dying wish. Right. Well, goodbye, Karag Zemlupus. Before you go, I just want to say thank you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. You're welcome, Master's Master. Bye. It would seem I have lost. Yes, you did. Your spirit origin is half destroyed, your magical energy is rapidly fading, and your equipment is so damaged you can no longer use your noble phantasm. You've lost, James Moriarty. Yes, you're right. Quite right. By the way, Marsh, I know you were the one who cut my thread, but you were the one who made it possible for her to do so, weren't you, Kadok? Yeah, that's right. I never said I wouldn't help them. Besides, I don't even have a servant of my own. If my help was enough to throw you off, you had no business in this fight anyway. Okay, you know what? I think I still don't understand this whole thread. Like, I can understand what the thread of fate, obviously, like, you know, that thing. But how did Kadok help Marsh sever it? Like, I'm thinking of this whole thread of fate more as a concept than an actual thing. Maybe that's what I'm wrong. Like, maybe it's like a literal thing that he helped out Marsh with. Like, I'm thinking of it more as a concept. Like, oh, you know, the thread of fate. Like, something preventing him from making a thread of fate. But maybe that's not it. Maybe it's more literal, in a literal sense. I can't argue with that. Well, now I have nothing more left to do than die a miserable death. Allow me to make a proposal. A proposal? Would you spare me? Oh my god, I could just imagine the amount of pain he had to internally feel to ask that. Someone like James Moriarty. Oh, completely dumbfounded. Well, as the older Moriarty said, are you serious? Looks that way. What do you want to do, Master? Just say the word and I'll cut his head off right now. Why in the world would we spare the one who murdered Sherlock Holmes, a trusted administrative advisor? If I may, I believe I can legitimately claim self-defense there. What? I guess, I don't know. Self-defense? Oh. Well done, Mashkir Light. I had a feeling you would be the first to realize. What? What are you talking about? Marsh? Oh no, well, this goes back to when they were still alive. People thought both Holmes and Professor Moriarty died when they fell down the Rhinebar Falls. Yeah. But Holmes resurfaced sometimes later alive and well. Yeah. Professor Moriarty, on the other hand, was presumed to have really died in the fall. So, if we take those events into account... Oh, exactly. First he killed me, and now I've killed him. That makes us even. What? No way, that can't be right, can it? What kind of nonsensical argument is that for James Moriarty to resort to? You owe the Archer of Shinjuku an apology. What do I need to apologize to my older self for? All I did was speak the truth. Well, anyway, not much to worry about. I'm in the same boat as Charlemagne now. My spirit origin is half destroyed. I'm hemorrhaging magical energy like crazy, and the goddess's thread of fate has been cut. I'll be dead and long gone before I can even leave the singularity. Not even a temporary contract with you would change that now. Yeah, I guess you're right. Unless you've got some other trick up your sleeve, you'll be dead pretty soon. And you're obviously in no state to keep anything that big hidden. You're gonna die in the singularity. Be that as it may, there's more to this singularity than that. There's also something incredibly important here, something that will drastically affect your own future. Oh god. I'm the only one who knows where it is. I'm the only one who can take you there. So, what will you do? I'm just a servant. I guess it's true. I guess we still don't know the whole truth about this singularity. What, like, they talked about, like, different masters, like Zhu Fu talked about different masters being allowed to the different servants. It's not one singular master. What's up with that? You know, a lot of questions still we have. Sounds like Chaldea business to me, so I'm gonna keep my trap shut. You guys should be the ones to decide. I keep my opinion to myself too. I don't know if I know I don't have the right to weigh on this. A valuable lead, huh? I think we should accept Moriarty's proposal, Director. Huh? If Holmes were here, I think he'd do the same. True. He would never get so caught up in his emotions that he'd lose sight of the bigger picture. True, that does sound like him. And if you think the same, well, then there shouldn't be a problem. That just leaves you, Fujimaru. What do you think? It's alright with me. I see. Very well then, if you agree to submit to strict oversight, we will refrain from taking your life. Now then, about my temporary contract. I'm not making any contract with you, you know why. Good grief, so earnest. Very well then, my contract is yours. You should be honored. And yet I really am not. You do know you don't need to share every thought that crosses your mind, right? Temporary master. Yeah, that should give me a little bit more time, but certainly none to waste on idle chatter. Alright, looks like things are settled here. Hey Moriarty, I hate to entrust this to an embodiment of evil like you, but I'm also pretty sure you're the kind of guy who keeps his promises. So I'm counting on you to watch out for our master. Got that? Yes, I do. It would be absolutely inappropriate to betray him after I begged him to spare my life. We also know you don't usually worry about how inappropriate something is before you do it, which is why I'll be watching you like a goddamn hawk. I didn't know you knew me so well. Although if you're saying that sort of thing, then... Oh right, it's time I was on my way too, Master. Yeah. Thank you, Charlemagne. Really, I can't thank you enough. Ah, stop. Me? I just stick with whatever is awesome. You're awesome. That's really all it comes down to with me. Whenever Rex Magnus Carl is in the digital sea, I bet he's happy about how this all turned out too. No, wait, if he was here now, he'd probably say something about wanting to welcome Marsh as his bride. What? Where did that come from? Oh, don't worry, he's not the type to go after someone else's woman. I think. Not feeling very reassured here, huh? Now, it's all good. I was kind of worried how things were gonna go at first, but now I'm really glad I was summoned. Me too, I'm glad I met you. Ah, thanks. Sure, I'm happy to hear that. Next time, I hope you get a singularity with a lot more fun and hijinks. Something that I can bring all my 12 paladins to have fun with. In fact, we could invite the Knights of the Round Table too. Or maybe we can even have a soccer match. Wow. That sounds great. Anywho, if you need any help, just call for me. So long. Ah, damn it, I never get used to these kind of sad goodbyes. Farewell, Charlemagne. Okay, Moriarty, show us the way. And remember, we're all watching you. Haha, not to worry. At this point, I'm so weak, a bad fall could do me in. Wow. Alright, before we go any further, I want you to tell us something. What is this important thing and where exactly is it? You did know that it was the United States before the race shift. This was the United States before the race shift, yes? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes? Though it certainly doesn't look like any state I recognize. If anything, the architecture seemed predominantly European. Well, I assure you, what I am about to show you could only happen in the United States. It's deep within the righteous realm, in what could normally be the state of Nevada. Okay. In a certain blank area, even Sancho, competent as she was, failed to notice. Don't worry, you'll see what I mean when we get there. Okay, I'm going to end it here. A very little bit is left. I'm going to complete it in the next video. Yeah, a very little left. This is the final one. So I'm going to end it here. Now, I have so many questions here. Like I said, I think I understand Holmes' situation. So let me just try to bring my thoughts together. And you can correct me if I've misunderstood something. Sherlock Holmes was summoned by the foreign god. Now, this is one thing I don't understand. He himself said that they like obviously if he answered her summons, that must mean they came to like an agreement about whatever, you know. So I don't understand the fact that if he came to an agreement and answered the summons, why would he have to like fake his own memories and seal it away so that he doesn't have to listen to the foreign god? If he really didn't want to listen to the foreign god that much, couldn't he have just not answered the summon? That's one question I have. I don't understand that, you know. That's number one. But other than that, everything else I understand. Like, so basically the foreign god called him, he came here, and obviously him being Sherlock Holmes, he didn't just want to blindly follow someone going against his principles. He decided to seal his own memories and completely like seal it away somewhere, and he deliberately up until now overlooked it so that he knows if he opens that box where his memories are sealed, he will have to go back to the foreign god and listen to her again, you know. So he deliberately overlooked it so that he can continue on his journey helping out Chaldea and going forward on his own principles, you know. That is what happened, I think. Like, this is what I understand, at least, correct me if I'm wrong. So that is why he sealed it away, became this Sherlock Holmes, and continued with Chaldea, like deliberately overlooking that part. Whenever some kind of question came about that section, who summoned you, why are you here, these type of things, whenever these questions came, he made up something in his head and made up different answers to it, just so that he can deliberately overlook the true reason. Because once he gets to know the true reason, it'll all be over. That's why he deliberately did that, you know. That's why he himself did not have the answer to this mystery up until now, because it's not that it was too difficult, it was that he himself made it so that he couldn't get the answer to that mystery, so that he can stay like this. So I think that is what happened. Correct me if I'm wrong, you know. That's number one. Number two is like, he, after coming in like, you know, face to face with Moriarty wanted to have his revenge against Sherlock Holmes. And you know, like, and Moriarty is also someone who, as he said, he's the foreign disciple, not the disciple of the foreign god. So as he says, he is more like, you know, like connected to the system which the foreign gods use, not the foreign god herself. So he can easily betray her like that. Not betray, but go against her. And also the three goddesses that he has within her can alter his fate. So he was able to cut out that thread of fate and be free, truly, in the truest sense. So Moriarty's goal was to come and fight and defeat Sherlock Holmes and control Chaldea. These were the two goals: defeat Sherlock Holmes and control Chaldea. So why did he want to do it? Number one, obviously he and Holmes are bitter rivals, and as you can see, this Moriarty is more of a younger version. He's more bratty, he's more ambitious, he's more of a person who would let pride get to his head, and he's like always on a high horse, which is something that is lacking from the older Moriarty, because the older Moriarty got defeated by Holmes, and I guess that probably made him understand what it is to lose. This Moriarty, however, hasn't ever faced loss before. That is why he's like this, I'm assuming. And that is why his goal was defeat Holmes, number one. Number two, take control of Chaldea and do a better job than Chaldea themselves. So it's not as if he was going against us. Like, he was going against us, but he in his head thought that, oh, I can take control of Chaldea and I'll do a better job at this war than everyone else is doing. Like I said, he's ambitious, he's prideful. That's why this happened. You know, and that is why I guess he's a ruler. He's not really allied with anyone. He's like a more of a neutral standpoint, you know. He isn't allied with the foreign god, he isn't allied with us as well, you know, but he's more to himself. Like, he's like his own identity kind of, like, and he's not like allied to anyone. So, you know, maybe that's why. So that is what he wanted to do. However, this is the part that I don't understand. Defeating Sherlock Holmes, I'm guessing he cut off that fate. I can understand that, but I don't understand the reason why defeating Sherlock Holmes made it that he cannot use his power of cutting out fate. You know, up until defeating Sherlock Holmes, any attack that came to him, he just used his power of fate, that thing that he did, to not get hit, and he was invincible. But Holmes said that defeating him would make him invulnerable. Vulnerable. Yeah, like from invulnerability, he's going to get vulnerable, and you can't hit him. That part I don't understand. Why defeating Holmes did that? I can understand the fact that he restricted his own fate by cutting off one of the threads, and now he's not going to, like, since Sherlock Holmes is dead, whatever's going to happen from here onwards, like, there's no fate from here onwards. Maybe that's why. I'm not really sure. This part I'm not clear about as well. Another thing that I'm not really clear about is later on, as you can see, he says Kadok was also another reason why he couldn't use his fate altering, like, thing. Like, Kadok helped Marsh to sever his, like, fate as well, like in this way. This is also another thing I don't understand, because I was thinking this severing of fate was more of a concept than a literal thing, but seeing how, like, Kadok helped out Marsh to, like, do this battle, I'm guessing this thing is not a concept but more as a literal thing. So, like, these are like the three things that I'm not really sure about. Other than that, everything else makes sense to me, but these three things, I feel like I still don't understand. Number one, like, why did Sherlock Holmes answer the call to the Fawn God in the first place if he had to seal his memories in the future and do so many things so that he doesn't have to listen to her? Why did she, like, answer her call in the first place? That's number one. Number two is, how is Moriarty, like, how does killing Sherlock Holmes make Moriarty not able to use that power, the power of the goddess, where he can be hit? That's number two. And number three, how did Kadok help in this situation? Like, he refused Moriarty from becoming his master. Is that what helped in this situation? And how did, like, as Moriarty said, you're the one, weren't you, Kadok, who was the reason why Marsh was able to get to me? That part I don't understand. So these are the three things I don't understand from this. Other than that, everything else makes sense. That was interesting, and there's still a lot of more mystery left, which will probably be revealed in the next section. So yeah, let's wait and see, how this concludes. Yeah, another big thing got revealed here, which was how it's not one master, but it's multiple masters. So, all these things. So there you go, that is it. I'm going to end it here. So without spoiling anything, all the questions that I have, if you have a proper answer to it that would make me understand, let me know in the comments. Again, like I said, if it contains spoilers, then no need to tell me, but yeah, like, it'll help, I guess, to understand this even better. I understand the whole thing, but I feel like these things are probably, if I get to understand better, it'll make it even more clearer in my head. Either ways, I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching, guys. This was my gameplay for Traum. We're almost at the end. Next video will probably be the finale. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys 1 or 2 days later with the final video on Traum. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.